says to follow the money.
Milton Fitzpatrick, the investment bank. It's a key Providence asset.
Which you work for.
The director of the New York branch is a Providence operative. It's our best as a way in.
I'll tell the pilot to turn the plane around.
Right, gentlemen. Here's what we've come up with. The partners are transitioning between identities, but everything is so recent, the Milton Fitzpatrick bank records will still be intact. We've confirmed that the partners have active accounts there. However, the bank's records are remotely updated on a frequent basis. We may only have hours before any leads that could get us the new identities of the partners are gone forever. The data we need can be obtained in two ways. The bank's data core can be accessed through the basement vault, but getting inside the vault could be challenging. Alternatively, Bank Director Athena Savalas, Head of Security Mateo Perez, and Head of Accounts Fabian Mann each carry a partial backup drive with the data. We'll need all three drives to get the full data. Now, we cannot risk the partners discovering the data breach. Eliminating the bank's director, Athena Savalas, would sever the last remaining Providence tie to the bank and keep our activities hidden.
Okay, one more time. We break into the vault, extract the hard drive rack, and eliminate the director on the way out.
We.
You. Good luck, 47.
Hello and welcome to the Roulette Rivals World Championships 2022. Today we have a Group D game between GKPunk and Daka. I'm joined today by the wonderful Barbecue.
Hello, everyone.
Audio levels sound all good. That's fantastic when the audio levels are actually fine. It's fantastic
Awesome.
to see.
I know, it's such a relief.
when you look at the audio mix when they're both at the same level, you think, yes, I don't have to mess around with anything for once. And we have a good map pool here. New York and Mumbai to start things off. Of course, map 3 we'll find out later on. What are you expecting from New York?
It's gonna be quick. This is gonna be a quick one here. These guys both don't mess around. I know it says GKPunk's a roulette rookie, but he's been involved in he's been well practiced of roulette mode for quite a while. So that rookie title is a bit misleading. And obviously Ducker, 6-time roulette rival champion. I think it's safe to go into this matchup here with some big expectations. And I think it'll be very quick. Whatever it is, whatever we get, it'll be over with pretty quickly, I think.
Yeah, I do think the stats are interesting. I think this is Ducker's worst performing maps entire stats wise, and that's pretty impressive. Still winning the map 3 times, but our first spin will come through, and it will be Athena Savalas. Fire Axe is the bank teller.
Okay. Fire Axe bank teller. I like it. It's Fire Axe is in there's only, I think, is there just one on the map in this whole entire bank, or are there
I ain't got
one?
a clue, I can't lie. When it comes to
think
New York,
it's
I'm not an expert.
Now, we could check hitmaps.com. Hitmaps.com,
could.
everyone. It's your one-stop shop for all things Hitman, including interactive maps with item locations. But I think the Fire Axe is... Oh, it's in the room behind the stock market, actually. There's one there. And then there's one where Athena has her phone call as well. So GKPunk starting in the bank teller disguise. I wonder if we'll see Ducker do the same. It always is worth considering starting in a disguise that is needed for one of the kills, So
I think it's
definitely the case here.
It's important to note on a small as well. GKPunk loads in 35 seconds before Ducker does.
Wow.
Like, planning 35 seconds quicker than your opponent on a map like New York is so big.
That's huge. That's that's like a third of the total time it takes to complete a spin. Maybe not a third, but it's a large portion of time spent.
Yeah, Ducker though, straight in though, going right up to Athena straight off the bat. Does get a bit of yards.
Gonna be Calmering Fabian here, you think?
He doesn't have a counter yet, does he? He will be doing a shot distraction to get him outside. However, will be a bit of impact, so will be a restart coming through early from Ducker. GK Doho does have the fire axe making his way up to Athena here.
Yeah, the only way it's really not looking good for Ducker here because the only way he could win is if something goes wrong for Punk. Punk is going to wait here though because Fabian's making his way down the stairs at this very moment, and you don't want him to see you up there, much less with a fire axe in your hands.
Yeah, no. Not the best of things really getting in the trespass and the legal action. It's all very stressful, isn't it? But he just is patient, and then especially in these quick maps, you do think you have to go quick all the time, but there's no harm in being patient. Not rushing the little things, taking your time. It's really important. GKPunk now, you know, he has one of the data disks and will be approaching Athena's office. We'll have a trank in here to make the clear out even easier, you know. Not after that, he'll have a bodyguards, guys. He can have pleasure in just grabbing Matteo's disc in a really simple manner.
Yeah, for sure. And Punk's making short work of this room here, firing off some darts, using the violin for that last calmer. The cameras are already taken care of.
Another replan from Ducker
Nice,
as well.
nice backflip from Athena there. Crazy.
Yeah, can't get access to the disc as well, because sometimes you get stuck under the chair. But for him, it's all fine. Ducker with a restart again. Punk with a huge lead, only needing one more disc. It seems to be GK's way, but you know, you still have your things. You have that one investment banker down this corridor here that can cause issues, especially with a trunk body and all that. Of course, Matteo does enforce this disguise, so there's still some little things to rip to here, but GKPunk going really strongly here on here. But Matteo does turn around. Good timing for him. He will see Fabian's body, however, so it could work
That's
out
interesting.
well for him. It could work out
This
well
is
for
an
him.
interesting little complication here.
Again, he's got to be a bit careful here. He is an enforcer. He would have to be careful. A bit of wish people got the stairs here. Wait for him to turn around.
Oh, and he's gonna run. Oh, he got juked, kinda, and his guards are coming. And they're also enforcers.
You just have to be patient and wait it out here.
Oh man, yeah, this is a neat little
Ooh,
way for
Ducker.
things to kind of just not go according to plan.
Yeah, another restart from Ducker though. Really in GK's favour. Does trank Matteo here. Pick up the
Handles that
Genesis.
really nicely too. Just the
Yeah.
patience, as you were saying earlier, knowing when to kind of just let off the gas a little bit.
Yeah.
And slips by that enforcer, that lady enforcer there in the hallway. No problem. He's out in under 4 minutes and 10 seconds in game time. Less than 5 minutes since the spin arrived. So nicely done there by GKPunk.
Yeah, very good.
Taking that
And,
first win of this matchup here.
I would accept the run straight away. I don't see a world where Ducker can complete this right now, unfortunately. Just really clean run it from GK there on that run. It was really efficient and quick. You know, didn't do anything silly, especially in that last. The amount of people that would almost like panic to them, just try to get a C trank off, miss the trank, or even just ripped even the trank shot itself. You know, there's lots of things that could have gone wrong, but he did handle it nicely. Was
the only
patient.
thing that didn't really go according to plan there was the fact that Fabian's body was found on the stairs, right? Because then he lost control over Matteo, and then there were some other guards that were involved, so it got a little risky there. But he knew when to kind of hold his hand and play the restraint card, and he used that discipline there to good effect. So nicely done there by GKPunk, and well played by both. Ducker did struggle there a bit on New York. I sort of I didn't feel a lot of confidence from Ducker there, which is interesting from a 6-time roulette champion. Maybe that's just a bit of a weak spot in the armor there, I want to say, of Ducker. Not to throw shade at any particular competitor there, but it was palpable. It just I could tell that Ducker didn't really have a whole lot of confidence in the strat of just getting the axe and getting to Athena on time and all that stuff. New York can be kind of intimidating in that sense, just because everything has to happen so fast, and the margins for error on a map like New York, compared to what you can expect from a high-level competitor, they're very small margins for error.
And even then, like, that was, in terms of New York, a long spin. That was nowhere near that quick. Next snap high security. It was nothing near that. It's definitely a spin that could have been overwhelming. I looked at when I was I saw that spin come through. I was like, oh shit, that's a long one. Not in terms of it's not gonna be like a Mumbai long spin, but it's a spin long for New York. And when you have a long spin on these little maps, it just gives you more time to rip too. We saw Darko, he restarted like 3 times. He ripped a different thing on all 3 occasions. So
True.
all these little things on them small maps. Your people look at these small maps at Dartmoors and New York and think, oh, they're piss easy. I can just load in and do it first try.
Sure.
There's a lot more to the little maps than what people really think. You still have to do the spin. It's not handed to you. The spin.
Yeah.
You don't load in and miraculously do all of it. So all these little things on the small maps make it what it is. You can't put a step wrong. On these big maps you could.
Sure.
You can always improvise something on Mumbai. You have the time to, but on the little maps, you can't. You can't put if you go one little bit into a trespass, one wrong distraction, and the lead your opponent gets from it is massive.
Yeah. Everything seems much more consequential on a small map like New York, where even if you just if an NPC doesn't respond right to a bullet distraction or a throw distraction, if they just stand still and look left and right instead of walking over to the investigation, that extra 8 to 10 seconds can be the where everything goes off the rails. You know what I mean? It can cause you to miss certain timing.
Yeah, indeed.
It can cause NPCs to be in unfavorable positions where they then have lines of sight that you don't want to have to deal with. So I think that there is a special kind of pressure to doing a short and sweet map as opposed to a long one like Haven or Santa Fortuna or to some extent I suppose Berlin is would be qualified as one of those maps too. So but yeah, we're heading to one of those maps now. So from a map like New York to a map like Mumbai, we might see if Ducker kind of shows his strength here. Look at those stats.
Yeah, that's
14 wins,
crazy stats.
3 losses, 1 draw. Crazy. So we'll see how those numbers change after this match. If you don't mind, I'll take this spin, Joker.
Indeed.
We've got Wazir Kale eliminated with a loud pistol disguised as Queen's Guard. We've got Vanya Shah eliminated with an injected poison disguised as local security. And Dawood Rangan eliminated with the Saber disguised as a dancer. So
I really like this spin. I really like it.
I do too.
You have 2
I
options.
do too.
Of course, the 2 options are standard: Dancer Star or the Skywalk Star. Skywalk gives you immediate access to that Wazir kill. You can do it straight away off the bat. The throw distraction to get Wazir to the box where you can just shoot him and box him. Really simple. But Dawood, if you start Dancer, you have the Saber right there, the bathroom, that kills quick as well. So you have your 2 options here. As GKPunk will actually choose to start Dancer here. Of course, you have your
And Ducker's going with Skywalk, I saw.
Yeah, because I like the Skywalk. Hopefully Ducker does remember about the free Queen's Guard. I'm sure he will know about it.
Sure.
GKPunk.
Yeah, we saw him in Mumbai already in a previous match. I think he's picking a lot of Mumbai, which makes sense. Pick a map you're very good at.
Yeah, Punk does throw the gas grenade. Will gets caught by Dawood, but it's all fine. Of course, it's a funny item that how it works. It's all good. He will put his Saber into his briefcase here, and this will be a quick kill onto Dawood, but it will also be a quick kill onto the Maelstrom for Ducker. He will have the Maelstrom here. He can still do a loud kill here, of course, through the window into the bathroom. But this
So
can be done.
So Dawood saw him throw the grenade, but he was overridden by the emetic effect from it?
Yeah.
Is that why he's
it's
got
a
great guns?
Great item. You can use it for panic strats, and that is fantastic. Such a great
Interesting.
item. And I mean, I look like a right mug if you don't get green guns back here, but yeah, there are the green guns. Do come back. There is a box in here as well to hide both these boys. A really good start there for Punk.
I think you gotta be careful though when you put the bodies in there, because I think you can get seen doing that in that particular box.
It is a shaky area. You can't if you punch Dawood and if you get Psycho, it's close combat hurt in an enclosed room. I played Mumbai. Yes, I was raging at it because I kept getting close combat. How can you hear through a solid wall?
Interesting. So Ducker does the Skywalk start. He isolates the Maelstrom. He takes the Holy Man disguise. He makes his way over to the laundry where he is right now, and he gets himself the Dancer disguise from there.
Yeah. Does make sense. You can't
He's
leave
still
it.
gonna need to get that saber though. Like whenever it does come time to get that Dawood kill, he will have to make his way up into the tower to get it.
Yeah, but he
And
can.
Punk's already done. He's done with the saber. He's done with Dawood. Whenever he does the brick lure, he'll only have to worry about Vanya. And also when he heads over in that direction, he'll be able to get himself a local security disguise off of the barge. So really, kind of, I like to see this the start here from Punk.
Yeah.
I think this is really good.
You're about stuck. He could just buff for disguise when he isolates Darbood and then go up in security to grab the saber, of course, in a disguise where it's legal to carry it. Yeah, you don't want to be going up there as done, so he doesn't have a briefcase on him at the moment. And he will start the brick lure here. Of course, GK could be under a bit of some form of time restraint with the Maelstrom. Of course, the flag is automatically raised, and we will see a side KO.
He gets
The
a side
attack
KO.
was there.
Ouch.
Coloured
It was
lonely.
there too. Yeah, he
Coloured
had the.
lonely. Can't see Punk losing this. Dance strat seems so much faster than he immediately gets a side KO. I think we can owe to blame for that. So yeah, it's interesting. What we're gonna see
Yeah,
from
that was
Ducker.
looking really good. I feel like that would be that. I feel like that would have been faster than the strat that Ducker is doing. Believe it or not.
I would suppose now he's gonna do the standardization onto Vanya, but just knock out Vanya and Rima and Co. Not Vanya. So the kill at the boat would make it a lot easier. Of course, after isolating the Maelstrom, the Darbood, even like the security would be right there. It'll be a pretty simple disguise to get for him. So it could be interesting if he does opt for that there. Of course, we'll now start knocking out Rima and all that. Maybe Rip Ducker. I think he is just making this kill easier at the boat. I generally think that's why he's doing the knockouts here. Of course, he will have to come back here to get a Queen's Guard disguise for that Maelstrom kill. So it seems he's going to be doing that kill on exit, but of course it is a loud kill, so he won't have that total exit there. As GKPunk will get this the Dawood kill done once more.
Yep. Gets that kill. Gets the bodies boxed up. We'll need to be careful to not get ripped while he's putting the bodies away. And Ducker letting Vanya go. Yeah, letting her just attend the meeting.
Yeah, I made that.
And then I guess we're gonna see the snail strat here too.
Yeah,
to knock the whole crowd out, but then he'll make his way up into the tower to get the saber and come back down.
You might even just get
And
the
personally-
security first and go for the kill first, just to make it a lot easier for him. I could easily see that come through, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah.
There's another item that you have to do that with sometimes. If you ever see Fire Axe in a spin, if you get like Fire Axe Vanya, God help you, because you have to get up. There's only one in the tower, and very annoying item to retrieve and try to transport out of the tower. So the saber's similarly annoying in that sense.
The good thing is with the saber, you can put it in a briefcase, so it's all good in that regard. Ducker knocking out one of the two food vendors here. He'll have to drag his body ever so slightly, and we'll just opt to leave him here. I like putting him on the stairs next to the beach hut, but whatever floats your boat really, they don't matter. As long as he's not too close to the fence, he can get seen.
Yeah, I think I've had one or two experiences where he was back by that little pot, maybe where the coin is, and or by those boats, and I've had him spotted there. So I'm more inclined to drag him around the corner than I am to let him sit there, because all it takes is one time of a body getting found, and you've got trust issues for the rest of your runs.
I know what you mean by that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets nice time with this distraction as the food vendor here. Will make his way to Dawood. Oh, he's gone really close. Too late. He will drop something for Dawood to make him stop. We'll drop a snail, bump everyone here just to make them stop. Really good stuff there.
Nicely done there by Ducker.
Waiting for everyone to
Everyone's
collapse.
down.
Good stuff from Ducker there. Just needs that local security now for that Vanya kill. Of course, she's right by you. There's 3 fire accident. That is based. I think they don't want to fire. I can't lie. But he does have a trank here, Ducker. Just to make this easier. What way of the cement tube is he gonna go? Go poke his little nose out. Get the trank off. Really safe stuff here from Ducker.
Nice.
GKPunk has the local security. We're making his way up onto the hills now. Of course, Melton will be up here anytime soon. He might even be up here now if he's lucky for a good time on the Maelstrom. Of course, doesn't have that Queen's Guard disguise yet, but it will be close. You know, it's not far away. It's just down the stairs. Of course, Ducker will now get the kill off onto Vanya. We'll get a distraction onto her first, just to put her into a more obsolete, isolated area. And he will get the kill off onto Vanya. Don't say it yet, that's a tight angle. Do it, Ducker. And he does eventually. I was scared. The more people do that, I get scared on Earth. But
I also really don't like the head turn animation of the ladies.
Yeah.
It's much quicker. So and yeah, it can definitely be risky to attack them when they're doing their little head turn, but works out well for Ducker.
Oh, that's good from Punk there. Throw distraction onto the elite thug to the crowbar, and does get a nice knockout onto the Maelstrom at the same time. So he has this kill set. Well, it's gonna be tough because he has 3 knocked out bodies and 1 box. So he has to do something here with where he puts the Maelstrom. Of course, he can just move one of the thugs very far away. There is a bit of shrubbery nearby, of course, under the fallen object which he could use. But Ducker now will be making his way up. Has the bodyguard disguise, just going up to the Saber now. I would assume GK Punk's strat is a lot quicker, but that side KO could really be the difference.
Yeah, that definitely, I think, against an opponent like Ducker in Mumbai, that one rip could have been, that's all it needs. That's all it takes.
Yeah.
To just kind of lose a match, and we may just not know it yet. Obviously, Ducker could still rip, and then the favor would shift back to GK Punk. That's the nature of roulette.
Sure, yeah, this would be quick, I think. This could definitely be quick. Ducker's, I don't know. Punk will have this kill done very shortly and have the Wazir kill done shortly as well. But Ducker does have a big lead, but I think Ducker's loud kill is going to be riskier than Punk's. Because even if you do the shot through the window in the bathroom, the Maelstrom, he doesn't usually get found, but with anything in this game, he can get found. There's like a will get the kill off onto Darwin now, just needing that loud kill. It'd be interesting to see what Queen's Guard he goes for. Of course, I did mention that there is that 3-1 buy where you isolate the Maelstrom, but I mean, he already has 2 knocked out, etc. We'll just probably pick up a loud pistol anyways. We'll get the coins here for a total, but the boat would be the quicker exit, would it not? Of course, it is a loud kill, so
yeah, I would think
the exit
so.
The exit will shut off, quite frankly. This could be interesting.
Punk's preparing these pacifications here.
This is going to be tight as anything. This is going to be tight because if Punk has the coins, he could exit. I don't think the Tug by the metalworker area will get panicked from the loud shot where the Maelstrom is for GK. So this is going to be tight here. This is going to be pretty tight. And Ducker's going for the longer Queen's Guard as well. Just getting close down to the wire.
Oh wow!
Here,
Oh my gosh! Look at this. They're both in the same disguise they need. They're both heading back to the Maelstrom. Punk's got him down on the hill. Ducker has to run into the slums for this. Holy hell!
Punk will have a closer exit as well. Like even if the Tuk shut off, he'd have other options. We'll come through here. We'll have to box him, however.
He's gonna box him.
Still really good stuff from Punk. Really good stuff here to take the lead back.
Get out of there! Get out of there!
Will not swap into the skies, but has an exit here. He can exit right there. The Tuk is there, but doesn't have the coins to do so. We'll have to go to the bow here. Ducker also approaching the Maelstrom here. We'll have to do a bit of dragon as well. Can't just do the shot right here. We'll have to move him into the bathroom. Punk closer to the exit from the situation. Body is found, but it's all fine. It is a tranked one. GKPunk is going well. Ducker has to hide the Holy Man here. Will now get a shot off from outside or in the bathroom. No, he's still waiting.
Oh, this is so close.
Punk
he's doing more dragging. Oh, this is not good. Oh, man.
Gunshot is heard, so it will be a rip from Ducker here for sure. The exit won't be there, of course, and it seems to be Ducker will be restarting. Yeah, the Tuk's getting panicked as well. He's getting distracted. Unfortunate stuff for Ducker there. Not what he would have wanted, but it seems to be in GK's favour here. The red guns will come soon, anytime now from Ducker. Waiting for the exit to come. He's going to be spamming this here.
There's the red guns.
Is found. It will be GKPunk.
Wow!
What an ending!
Nicely done. That was one attempt from Ducker versus 2 from GKPunk, and Punk took it. He gets it done. That's incredible. Really good stuff. Awesome strat there from Punk. I think he had the better strat. He was able to do 2 attempts of one strat inside of Ducker's 1 attempt.
That was a fantastic run from Punk. That was honestly a great run.
Wow, beautiful, beautiful Mumbai. Well done. Unfortunate side KO there at that one juncture in the first attempt from Punk. Um, but side KOs happen, unfortunately. Whether it's the game or whether it's just our timing being, the player's timing being a little bit off. It can be hard to say exactly what happened from. It always looks like BS from our perspective, anyways. But uh,
Yeah, I mean that was
well done. Yeah,
thrilling.
well deserved win.
That is definitely highlight worthy. GKPunk's comeback there. That was questioning it. Could he make the comeback? And wow, what a run that was. Ripped that side KO, and you're looking like with his in-game time, possibly it was sub 7, wasn't it? So he could have been looking at Reki territory.
Potentially, yeah, and
Potentially,
it would
if
have
his
been a
plan's good enough.
non. It would have been a non. Well, I guess it still would have been a brick lure spin, but
Not a
Dawood
Skywalk
wouldn't have
start,
been part of it.
We would have
Yeah,
killed Darwood, but we don't usually kill Darwood, and the Maelstrom, we don't usually kill the Maelstrom. So,
exactly. Which is pretty neat as far as what a world record spin looks like. Um, but yeah, I mean, all the same, well played, and props to both players.
yeah,
Heading in
so,
now to our third and final map of this particular matchup between GK Punk and Ducker. This is Chongqing, chosen by Hitmaps,
I
and
love Chongqing.
looking. Me too.
It's
Me
great.
too. Great fun. A nice, relatively easy to-target map with some potentially interesting combinations, or potentially very challenging spin combinations and disguises and things. Um, so, what are you hoping to see? What would you like out of a visit to Chongqing here?
But it's hard, isn't it? Because we see the same thing on the targets every single time. Hush first cycle, pretty much. I think people say hush for an object, but I just find that boring. Like I don't. I see hush for an object, think, well, it's not particularly challenging. It's just long to do. You gotta learn. Oh, I've got to wait for him to walk outside. I can't knock out this big etc.
Yeah.
It's just a bit. It's not even challenging. It's not. I don't think there's ever such thing as a hard Chongqing spin, so to say. It's just that fun map. We usually just like hammer maps for being boring. It's the same thing over and over again. But Chongqing, yeah, it's the same thing, but it just hits different. There's some vibe about Chongqing that does not. It's not the same with any other map.
It's got some interesting elements to it, I think, as far as like the drones. And most players just will opt to shoot one as it relates to Imogen, but there's something different happens if you shoot all 5. And there's different there's I think viability in different starts
Yeah,
in
indeed.
a map like Chongqing as well. Like people don't always opt to start in the suit with a briefcase. Like sometimes you'll see dumpling cooks start, where you see facility analysts start a lot of
Yeah.
times. So a lot of variability in
We see everybody say live engineer kill. I'm assuming that's a hush, but observer has cracked that down. He's found a way to start facility analyst, use an explosive baseball and a banana, and you can get to hush first cycle with the
Yep.
facility engineer. It's if you don't know it, learn it because it makes
It's awesome.
Chongqing so much easier. And all these little things have been discovered about Chongqing. It's such a good map. As our final spin, we'll be hearing it. We'll be hush next map as the researcher and Imogen Royce, Screwdriver as the board member, and that's a record spin. That easy
that
is a
could
record
be.
spin.
Yeah, that very well could be.
I think another
Um,
thing that's been found out with Chongqing, I think it was Mu, from the 148 mark to the 220 mark. If you shoot a drone, or like it could actually extend to like 3 minutes. If you shoot a drone while Imogen is in the data core, you can get into the vicinity, go down and get her right by the exit, right by the dongle exit, and it's fantastic. And
I
if you partner
wonder
this with
if
a
we'll
spin-
see. We may see some of these super optimized strats here. So Punk is starting as a block guard, takes out the cameras already, and is going to get Hush pacified. Might just get the kill outright as a researcher. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah, it would be interesting to see Ducker start board member. Of course, Punk will have to detour anyways for that. And would he lock? Yeah, he will lock down Imogen here, but won't really make a difference. Like he's just to go get the board member. Screwdrivers, they're everywhere really. There's one right next to the room in between the. Is it the Lotus Passage? I can never. I did the mission story once at the start of
Yes.
the year, and I haven't done it since. Yeah, the Lotus Passage there. The
Yeah.
room inside the block, just next to that, there is a screwdriver. In there is GK with Hush relatively close to Mogwai, scaring me slightly.
Yeah.
We'll,
that was
we'll get the
ballsy.
kill.
That was a ballsy neck snap. 2 bodies piled on top of each other like that. Very risky, but he gets it. Beautiful. Less than a minute. He's back in the block guard disguise, and he's going to be heading off. Probably, we might see him snatch that very same screwdriver. No, no, he's getting ready to head downstairs, it looks like.
Nope, back on
Nope.
himself.
Nope, he's doubled back. He might be going to get it. Ducker, meanwhile, is in the board member disguise and going to be heading down. Has he fired at a drone already to move Imogen up?
No, I think
Don't-
she just locked. Oh no, she didn't get locked down. That was Punk that locked down Imogen.
Yes.
Possibly, but I said all the time about a quick harsh kill. It does get spotted by cameras, but there's not an issue.
Yep.
You can get a shot onto the camera box from the Lotus Passage itself. It is a brilliant shot onto the camera box. It's a lovely
What?
angle. Yeah, there's a shot onto the camera box from the Lotus Passage. It's
That's
fantastic.
awesome. Did not know that. I'll
It
have
makes
to experiment with
something,
that.
a lot simpler. Especially like the suit starts, you don't have to worry about taking the camera out at the start. You can just take it out and take out all the cameras on the way.
Beautiful.
And Ducker will shoot a drone now. We'll probably get Imogen when she's coming up.
Or try to, at least.
This is the best controller aimer, by the way. There's no one on console.
There you go. First try. First try.
It's gonna be tight with Hush here. That's what Morse gonna say. He's moving into the experiment area now, so it's gonna be tight with him, and how he gets him is gonna be interesting, so to say. But I'm looking forward to how he does it here. Punk.
Let's see, what's Punk doing? Is he checking? He must be consulting with hit maps about. I mean, he can't just be looking for a screwdriver, can he? He's been paused for like nearly 30
Yeah,
seconds.
Ducker's come back into it a lot here. He will double back himself, so probably all that for a screwdriver. No, he's gone right past one again. Unless there isn't a screwdriver, and then I'm looking like a right mug, but I'm pretty sure there is.
No, I think he must have like misunderstood a map, perhaps. I don't know what he's doing here, but is there a screwdriver down here? No, there is one down there. There you go. Okay, that'll
Ducker's
work too.
scaring me, missing the throw, not getting the lock on, but a very close Trank there. Gets it off, no problem. Camera box taken out as well, though, so you can choose to isolate Hush here. Wouldn't be much of an
Yeah,
issue.
as he's walking to the lower floor, you have to be quick though when Mogwai rounds the corner. That may have been too early of a thrown KO. No, it's fine.
Yeah, it's all good, I think. We'll just drag him around here just to be safe. And Hush is lying downwards. The guard by the window shouldn't hear. Oh no, it's never mind. I messed up the kills. If someone hears the next snap, you're quite unlucky.
Yeah, or you do it while you have them in a grapple and a chokehold. That makes much more noise than if they're already pacified laying on the ground.
Yeah, I haven't seen a live next snap in ages. I want to see one.
Spicy.
Something 420 does, isn't it?
Yeah. Do
No
it from a
side
corner
KOs.
subdue.
Yeah, indeed. And Punk making his way down into the facility here. I'm guessing he shot a drone for Imogen to come see, but doesn't have the board member yet. Has a screwdriver, but doesn't have the board member. And Ducker's managed to pull this back a lot here from GKPunk just spending that long breakaway. You know?
Yeah, he gets that next snap kill on Hush while he's in the researcher disguise. He'll switch back into the board member, and now he will be heading down. I think he's already got a screwdriver too, and Imogen will be on her way already to the top of the stairs. Yeah, she's almost
she'll
there.
be there now.
So
And
this
good
is, and
thing
also this is not a trespassing disguise, nor are you trespassing inside.
you
I don't know if
might
you'll be trespassing in that part of the facility.
I don't know either. He could be, but he has a lockpick as well, so there's no risk of opening this door. That's a really nicely planned from Ducker, noting that he has to have a lockpick in that scenario. So that's good to see. It'll also distract the facility. I always get the blue hats and the red hats mixed up, but here we are.
Yeah.
We have to be a bit
Facility.
careful. That's security, I'm pretty sure. This is the
Yeah, blue
guard.
hat is security.
Oh, it won't even use a lockpick. We'll just do a throw traction against the door to make the guard come out. But it does have a lockpick nevertheless. But we'll try and get a Trank. This is scary stuff. Does get one off eventually, however. Imogen will see it. Will be a crime notice. We'll punch him. Not heard by the two guards outside.
That's
Ducker
thankful.
should.
Body found. Oh no, the body that found that he was dragging. Oh wait, no, maybe that was just Imogen.
That was Imogen collapse. I like to say that was Imogen collapsing. But he's climbing up here. Did he not pick up the screwdriver when coming back from
What?
Hush?
What's he? Oh my gosh, is that
Might
really
not
what
have
it
got
is?
the
What this is?
screwdriver. That
Punk
is
has got himself the board
big.
member disguise now.
In the grand scheme of things, that's big. It's giving GKPunk a big way back into this. We'd either have
No.
isolated Imogen already, or not, Ducker getting this screwdriver I was talking about earlier, and Punk might have found himself way back into this here.
Yeah. Oh wow, he totally forgot the screwdriver. Oh my god, that's
Yeah, and wow,
that may have
Punk
just
has
given the win to
stolen it
Punk.
here. He will drag the body down a little bit as well. Of course, not needed. It's not a frontal kill, so it won't be heard. But
Right.
but Ducker's so close as well. It's going to be close here. Both players. It is first try. Punk will be exiting before Ducker. You could easily say. It depends what exit Ducker goes for here. One longer than the other, of course, the dongle and the motorbike. Ducker will be getting the kill down as well and be making his way. It seems to be a photo. Fuck, great life this, isn't it? As an admin, a photo finish. You'll love to have it at these end parts here. 11 seconds apart. I can confirm. That's a photo finish.
I counted 13, but maybe I was counting wrong. But yeah, 13, potentially 11 to 13 seconds of time difference between Ducker and GKPunk finishing that spin. So that means that Ducker will need to have loaded for 13 seconds.
Yep.
To
and I think
able...
it is easily a possibility for Ducker. He is old gen
Wow.
console, so this could end up going in Ducker's favour here. I'm gonna mute myself.
Sure.
And go work out this. So feel free to talk about whatever you want. It's your stream now, Barb.
Alrighty, sounds good. Let's talk about some controversial stuff that's not related to Hitman at all, everybody. No, only kidding. So what's happening right now is our match admin, Joker, who is also main casting the match, is calculating the difference in load times. So from the time that the spin arrived to both players, to the time that they each hit done to complete the spin. Any amount of time that was spent in a loading screen for both players is removed from that total time calculation. And whichever player has completed, their time to hitting done being less time than the other player is awarded the points and determined to be victorious. So match admin will be making that determination, and let's see if there's any chatter in the Discord. There is not. Our match admin will be calculating. Let's see what the difference is. GKPunk finished 11 seconds before Ducker did. So, yeah, this could be close. I think this is definitely a photo finish that is worth, this could be very close. Yeah, he did spend a lot of time. Potentially, I think he was just checking hit maps, looking for the location of a screwdriver. That's our best guess, anyways. You think Ducker gets it? This is what we should do the prediction for. Do predictions to see who people think win the photo finish. Especially when it's a close photo finish, potentially, like this one. 11 seconds is easily a quantity of time that could be spent in a load screen. So both players are offline because there's no need for them to be online while the admin is calculating the differences in time here. But we will have a determination made shortly. It looks like our match admin Joker is actually typing. So I would expect a judgment here shortly. He only loaded once though, right? I mean, who can remember? Who can be so sure? So much has happened since the spin was delivered. I think that Ducker. Hmm. It looks like the points do go to Ducker. So Ducker loaded once for 20.5 seconds. Oof, console load times. GKPunk loaded once for 4.5 seconds. So Ducker takes a lead of 5 seconds over GKPunk and therefore wins Chongqing with a final score of 4 points to GKPunk and 2 for Ducker.
Yeah,
So
there's
there
nothing
you
more
have it.
stressful trying to load up a third stream while you're also streaming yourself. Your internet's not going the greatest. uh, so yeah, I try to go
Yeah,
as quick as I can. I think I spent more time actually loading the streams than actually counting the loads. So that's probably why it took a bit of time. But yeah, Ducker does take Chongqing there. I mean, look at GK Punk spending so long paused. Did sadly cost him them 2 points on Chongqing.
wow. Yeah, that would do it. That would definitely do it. And he was so Ducker was ahead by a matter of 5 points, or excuse me, 5 seconds. So that shows you how much time or how much faster he was that he was able to kind of make up
Yeah, it's
all that
crazy.
time and still come out having done it faster.
Hmm.
But really well played, I think, by both players. Um, just a bit unfortunate for Punky there, having spent that amount of time, I guess, in the pause screen, because
Yeah,
that
I mean,
is that counts as like your real time calculation from when the spin arrives. So that
even
was a factor.
like Punk, he played so well. To take Mumbai off of Ducker, like Ducker had played Mumbai 18 times and lost it 3. The fact that Ducker's now played 19 times and only lost 4 times, and Punk did hand him one of them losses today in a great run on that Mumbai. Like
Hmm.
I can't. Like it was such a
Amazing.
good run on Mumbai and New York as well. Like the issue he faced with Matteo and Fabian, the way he handled that was fantastic, and showing us why he's good today. And we'll see. Well, I need to send the results to a tournament, challenge even. God, good thing, Joe. I remember that, so we can actually see what this does to the groups. So we'll just
That's
do a
right.
finish
Jump through
page.
those hoops. Do those admin
Yeah,
responsibilities. Come
got
on.
to do the admins a minute to do. So yeah, GK Punk top 22 points from 5 games.
Woo.
But
3 more to go.
Observer also on 22 points from 5 games. He's just lost 2 of them. Punk is unbeaten. The duality of man, isn't it? Same points, but one's got a 100% win rate, one's got a 60% win rate.
Hmm.
That's great. Ashton is in third with 13 points after 5 games. Also, Ducker in fourth on 10 points after 3 games. Teenager on 9 after 3. Tino on 6 after 3. Plant Speaker on 2 points after 3. Also, and Pinure bottom after 1 game. So it's a tight group, isn't it? This Group D. Definitely not underlooked. Close between everyone. Like we see the front runners, but they have played their 5 games. They have played more games than everyone else. Teenager, you know, all it takes is 2 sweeps and boom, he's top, or near the top at least. So
Yeah.
definitely a thing. And we see there is a history of rookies winning the RRW. Yeah, I mean, last year Danny did it, so can Punk do it this year? Of course, technically it's his first direct tournament, but has played others in Providence, and he has been around for quite a long time. But in terms of like admin in the game, there's a lot different to actually playing it.
So
So
true.
yeah, we'll look at
Well
the kind of
said.
matches as well. Lots of games tonight. 3 games at 21 CEST. Look at that. Timecube
Yep.
versus Gorge.
I'll be
Casted by
casting one of them.
myself. Yeah, you're casting Throaty versus Jotes. Soda versus Infuns with Mando. The Timecube versus Gorge. On my own channel, a story versus Blunts and Bleats at 22 CST and Teenager versus Observer at 22 CST. I might just grab that one as well. Why not? Let's have a whole fun evening of casting.
Why
Enjoy.
not? What do you got? Other things you want to do with your
Oh,
life? Too bad.
revision for exam. What's that? Joe's a baby grabber as well, playing pack. I'm sure that there's like 4 other games tomorrow morning for the Europeans and then night for the Americans. So it's a busy day this Sunday. And thank you for taking time to come with me on Coast Day, Bob.
Hey, I'm really happy that you let me come along. So thank you so much. And yeah, we got more matches, everybody. So
Just stick around
keep
for
your eyes
them.
peeled. Pull up several tabs of your browser and watch all of them at once.
I
And
f-
don't tell me that it's hard,
I
as I don't
think
want to hear any excuses.
just use multi-twitch. Multi-twitch is good. Also, I think
Yeah.
GKPunk's gonna be casting this Yikes versus Cabin as well. So 4 games. We're being treated 4 games at once. Stick around
Wow.
for them. Then even then, 2 more games after that. It's fact, it's gonna be an action-packed full game of roulette. So many big names on here. You know, we have Infun, Throat, Observer, Joe. Like so many big experienced players on here. There's gonna be a good night roulette and. Yeah, thanks everyone for coming out. Thank you, Bob, one last time for co-casting with me. Always appreciation. And yeah, we'll head back to the isla and then prepare for the other games coming up very shortly. Bye bye.
All right. Sounds good. Bye bye, everyone.